on, Blaine. I want to see if he's gonna cry. I think I feel a tear coming on.
Released on September 17, 1993, Airborne is a sports comedy about a California surfer named Mitchell Goosen, whose zoologist parents head to Australia for 6 months, leaving him to finish the school year with his aunt and uncle in Cincinnati, Ohio. Mitchell rolls everywhere on inline skates and eventually wins over the entire school by rollerblading down the city's most dangerous hill. The movie was quietly forgotten by everyone except the 12-year-olds who found it on cable and VHS. So where did the cast of Airborne all end up? Seth Green plays Wiley, Mitchell's cousin, the awkward, fast-talking Cincinnati kid who becomes his unlikely best friend, and whose dancing in a key scene has caused audiences to fall off sofas since 1993. Wiley is the film's comic engine and its heart. Seth Green was born Seth Benjamin Geschel Green on February 8, 1974, in Overbrook Park, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the son of Barbara and Herbert Green. He began acting at 9 years old, appearing alongside Jodie Foster and Rob Lowe in The Hotel New Hampshire, 1984. He played Patrick Dempsey's little brother in Can't Buy Me Love, 1987, starred in Woody Allen's Radio Days, 1987, and appeared in the 1990 Stephen King adaptation It as 12-year-old Richie Tozier. He has described growing up as a small Jewish kid in Philadelphia as formative in his ability to make people laugh as a survival mechanism. After Airborne, Seth Green became one of the most prolific performers in American entertainment: Oz the Werewolf on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 1997 to 2000, Scott Evil in all 3 Austin Powers films, 1997 to 2002, Chris Griffin on Family Guy, 1999 to present, and Howard the Duck in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In 2005, he co-created the stop-motion sketch comedy series Robot Chicken for Adult Swim, which has won 3 Primetime Emmy Awards. In October 2022, he publicly accused Bill Murray of forcibly dropping him into a trash can backstage at Saturday Night Live when Green was 9 years old. He married actress Claire Grant in 2010, and in 2025 revealed they have a young child together. He is 52 years old as of May 2026. Shane McDermott plays Mitchell Goosen, the laid-back California kid who arrives in Cincinnati with his inline skates, his zen outlook, and absolutely no idea what he's in for. Mitchell is cool not because he's trying to be, but because he genuinely doesn't need anyone's approval, which the film understands is actually the only kind of cool that works. Shane McDermott was born Shane Francis McDermott on April 24, 1976, in Middletown, New York. His family moved to Houston, Texas, and then to Roosevelt Island, New York, when Shane was 12 so he could pursue work as a Ford model in New York City. He attended the Professional Children's School and studied acting at the neighborhood playhouse. He placed 15th in the National Junior Olympics in gymnastics. Before Airborne, he starred opposite a 15-year-old Sarah Michelle Gellar in the syndicated teen soap opera Swan's Crossing, 1992, and was nominated for a Youth in Film Award for the role. After Airborne, Shane McDermott appeared in the soap opera All My Children as Scott Chandler from 1995 to 1996, before the role was recast. He made guest appearances in Law & Order and Loving, then stepped away from acting entirely. He has said simply, "It was time to move on. I wanted a family and a simpler life. This I found in Galveston, Texas." He married Laura Hughes on May 7, 2011. They have 2 children. He works as a real estate agent in Galveston and is also a visual artist. He has made occasional appearances at anniversary screenings of the film. He is 50 years old as of May 2026. Jack Black plays Auggie, the film's main bully, the hockey player who makes Mitchell's life difficult, whose cruelty is performed with a theatrical relish that suggests the character is enjoying himself far more than anyone should. It is one of Jack Black's earliest film roles, and the character is already unmistakably him. Jack Black was born Thomas Jacob Black on August 28, 1969, in Santa Monica, California, and raised in Hermosa Beach. Both his parents were satellite engineers. His mother, Judith Love Cohen, worked on the Apollo Lunar Module Guidance System, the Minuteman Nuclear Missile Guidance System, and the Science Ground Station for the Hubble Space Telescope. His older half-brother Howard died of AIDS in 1989 at age 31, a loss Jack has spoken about publicly, saying Howard took him to his first rock concert and shaped his taste in music. He attended UCLA and joined Tim Robbins' theater troupe The Actors Gang, through which he landed his film debut in Bob Roberts. After Airborne, Jack Black spent years picking up small roles: Demolition Man, Dead Man Walking, The Cable Guy, before his breakthrough as music-obsessed record store clerk Barry in High Fidelity. School of Rock made him a star. Kung Fu Panda became a franchise. He co-founded the comedy rock duo Tenacious D with Kyle Gass in 1994, winning a Grammy for Best Metal Performance in 2022. He voiced Bowser in the Super Mario Bros. Movie and starred in a Minecraft movie. He married cellist Tanya Hayden in 2006, and they have 2 sons. He is 56 years old as of May 2026. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. We release new videos every week. Britney Powell plays Nikki, the girl Mitchell falls for, the one person in Cincinnati who sees him clearly from the start and the reason he stops wanting to leave. She is warm, self-possessed, and the film's emotional anchor. Britney Powell was born on March 4th, 1972, in Würzburg, Bavaria, Germany, and grew up German-American. She built a steady career across 3 decades of American television: Friends, Beverly Hills, 90210, General Hospital, NCIS, Boy Meets World, and Xena, Warrior Princess among her many credits. She starred in and co-wrote the 2018 neo-noir mystery Trouble Is My Business. She also appeared in Tom Hanks' directorial debut That Thing You Do, 1996. From 2007 until his death in April 2018, she was in a relationship with actor Verna Troyer, best known as Mini-Me in the Austin Powers films, who died at the age of 49. She has one son, Tyson, from a previous marriage. She is 54 years old as of May 2026. Chris Conrad plays Jack, the leader of the hockey players, the principal antagonist who drives Mitchell and Wiley's misery through the first 2/3 of the film, and who ultimately becomes something closer to a rival than a villain. Chris Conrad was born Christopher Andrew Conrad on June 30th, 1970, in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, the third of 4 brothers. He played football, baseball, wrestled, and played rugby in high school. During his sophomore year at Florida State University, he entered and won a Funniest Man on Campus competition and decided to pursue acting. He moved to Chicago, spent a year at the Piven Theater Workshop, then relocated to Los Angeles. After Airborne, Chris Conrad appeared in The Next Karate Kid, 1994, Clear and Present Danger, 1994, alongside Harrison Ford, and Mortal Kombat: Annihilation, 1997, as Johnny Cage. He starred as Jason in the Fox Family series Young Hercules, 1998 to 1999, alongside a young Ryan Gosling. He has maintained a long-time practice of martial arts, including kickboxing and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His most recent major television role was in Patriot, 2015 to 2018, the Amazon drama. He continues to work in independent film and television, with credits as recently as 2026. He is 55 years old as of May 2026. Jacob Vargas plays Snake, one of the hockey players making Mitchell's life difficult, a role that lasts only a few scenes, but that Vargas plays with the kind of physical authority that suggests he had been training for it on the streets of Pacoima since age 12. Jacob Vargas was born on August 18th, 1971, in Michoacan, Mexico, and raised in Pacoima, Los Angeles. He discovered breakdancing in a schoolyard at 12 and was spotted by a casting director, landing a bit part as a dancer on Different Strokes. He attended San Fernando High School in San Fernando, California. After Airborne, Jacob Vargas became one of the most recognizable faces in American Latino cinema: Mi Vida Loca, Get Shorty, Selena as Albi Quintanilla, Next Friday as Joker, and Traffic as Benicio del Toro's partner, for which he won a Screen Actors Guild Award. He won the very first Alma Award for Emerging Artist of the Year in 1995. He has appeared in Sons of Anarchy, Jarhead, and Mr. Iglesias, and was presented with the Hispanic 100 Foundation's Lifetime Achievement Award in September 2025, at an event where he also won a breakdance battle against heavyweight boxer Lamont Brewster. He is 54 years old as of May 2026. Edie McClurg plays Aunt Irene, Mitchell's cheerful, warm, slightly oblivious Cincinnati aunt who welcomes him into her home and refuses to notice how miserable he is, which is simultaneously endearing and exactly the problem. Edie McClurg was born Edith Marie McClurg on July 23, 1945, in Kansas City, Missouri. Her father was a mailman. Her mother was a secretary for the Federal Aviation Administration. She earned a bachelor's degree in speech education from the University of Missouri, Kansas City, and a master's degree from Syracuse University, and worked for 8 years as operations manager, news anchor, and documentary producer for NPR affiliate FM in Kansas City. She then moved to Los Angeles, joined the Groundlings Improvisational Company, spending a decade there, and began appearing on The Richard Pryor Show, WKRP in Cincinnati, and in Brian De Palma's Carrie, her film debut. She became a fixture of John Hughes films, Grace the School Secretary in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the car rental agent in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, She's Having a Baby, and Curly Sue. She voiced Carlotta in The Little Mermaid and Minnie in Cars and Cars 2. In 2019, Edie McClurg's family filed for a conservatorship, citing her inability to live alone and a diagnosis of dementia. In 2022, her first cousin once removed, actress Angelique Cabral, publicly alleged that McClurg had been the victim of elder abuse. A restraining order was granted on her behalf. Her last acting credit was in 2022. She is 80 years old as of May 2026. Patrick Thomas O'Brien plays Uncle Lewis, Mitchell's Cincinnati uncle, the warm, slightly hapless man of the house who just wants everyone to get along and whose fundamental decency makes the whole film's fish-out-of-water premise feel safe rather than mean. Patrick Thomas O'Brien is a journeyman character actor whose career has spanned nearly 4 decades of American film and television, accumulating over 115 credits. He is perhaps most recognized as Mr. Dewey in multiple episodes of Saved by the Bell, 1989 to 1992, a teacher the gang regularly tested and occasionally drove to distraction. He has appeared in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Catch Me If You Can, Pleasantville, The Brady Bunch Movie, and UHF. On television, he has appeared in The Larry Sanders Show, Home Improvement, The Wonder Years, Stuart Little, CSI, and the Saved by the Bell reboot 2020 to 2021 as Mr. Dewey, reprising his original role 30 years later. He married Anna M. O'Brien on May 23, 1992, and continues to work with projects in post-production as of 2026. The film's final race, Down the Devil's Backbone, a genuinely steep Cincinnati hill, was filmed with real inline skaters going at real speed, and several of them were genuinely hurt. The cast of that race is now spread across Galveston real estate, Adult Swim editing bays, Minecraft movies, and a Lifetime Achievement Award in a Los Angeles ballroom. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos exploring your favorite casts from the past.